What is up, you guys, and welcome back to NachitoPlayzzz, and we are continuing Resident Evil 4. And believe it or not, we are finally at the end. We are on the final chapter, the final, uh, you know, basically the conclusion of the game, right? So we're about to. Obviously, you guys already know that we're about to fight the one and only Sadler. So all this journey was leading to this, and so we were successfully able to get both of the parasites out of our systems. I was saying on the last video, like I think it was the last video, the one before that, that what crazy like repercussion for Leon's story arc per se if Ashley didn't survive the operation. Let's say that while Ashley was on the operating table, he has to fight with Sadler. And then once you beat him, you go back to Ashley, but Ashley didn't survive. That would be crazy. Or you can give it on some time limit shit. You know how there's a time limit. Like one thing about Resident Evil 4, not Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil period. I can't remember if they did that for Resident Evil 7 and 8. I can't remember. But one thing that is a trope for Resident Evil that every boss fight there's a time limit, some kind of a destruct sequence and all of that. But so yeah. So let it be like there was a time limit to fight the boss and then go and save Ashley. Kind of how they did with the Krauser fight. How I had to defeat Krauser in a certain time limit to get all the pieces of Exodia to open the second door. But anyways, all right. So we're about to get into this. This is part 20 or 19, one of the two. I can't remember, bro. Um, y'all see the parts on the video of the gameplay on the title. But yeah, so we're about to get into this, and look at my inventory. So I cannot stress you enough what I was talking about in the last couple games. That this right here is the other essence of survivor horror. We started the game at the end of chapter 1 or 2 or whatever. Granted, I didn't have a big case yet of inventory, but I was packed to the teeth with ammunition and health items. I was packed to the teeth. And look at me now. And one of the things that I was talking about as we played this game is that I feel like the horror aspect, because even so, having the way that we used to play Resident Evil games before this one, the way the camera angles were set up, it did added some horror to it. Like you didn't know what was around the corner because the camera didn't reach that far. So you kind of like, oh, you're always on edge at the time when we used to play those games. We used to be on edge because we don't know what if there's a zombie around the corner, which eventually the developers caught on and they started implementing that, in, especially on Resident Evil 2 and 3. You know what I'm saying? Where like, and then adding the AI in certain stages of the game with Mr. X and Nemesis, it was terrifying. Have playing that at camera angle. So now when we got this game, in the way that it looks, the way that it plays, we have a like we naturally already have a better chance of surviving because we could kind of like see, like we can just like kind of see what's going on. Like we can like kind of anticipate things because we're manageable more of our surroundings. But and obviously that made it easier for us to defend ourselves, the fighting and everything. So obviously we all ask like, okay, well if it made it easier to play, well the horror aspect is no longer there. It just makes it a action based game. Yeah, which we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But at least for in Resident Evil 4's defense, you gotta look at it in the I started looking at it in the The more that I play this game, the more that I understood it. Like, oh, even though we got some perks, we do have disadvantages. It takes longer for us without knowing all the hacks and all the pro tips that I gave you guys. It's gonna take you some time to upgrade your case. It's gonna take you some time to upgrade to like make your weapons like super elite or whatever. Like it's gonna take you some time. It's gonna take you some gameplay, like game through, to understand like, oh shit, I didn't know I can get the fishes and all of that. Like I'm still figuring, like again, like I just figured out a couple of things about the treasures, but the whole point, what I'm saying though, is that the ammo, even though, oh yeah, we're getting ammo from enemies. How's that, Survivor? Yeah, but look, we're not getting as few as we can. Because I started off this game with a whole bunch of ammo, and look at me now. And, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, because this is final boss mode. But we're about to get this, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Our mission. The real power of the United States lies in three areas: the Justice Department, the administrative bodies, and the military. In order to take control of these areas, we must influence the minds of the people who advise the president. After this is done, the rest of the departments will quickly fall under our sway. If by any chance the United States were to figure out our plan, the damage caused should be minimal. We will still be able to conquer the country planned as using a backup plan. Once we control the country, we will use their international influence to our advantage. The rest of the world will fall swiftly. As already stated, if our first plan doesn't go as smoothly as expected, we'll proceed with our secondary plan by sending our special forces. We will infiltrate the country from within. Fear and chaos will spread through the nation like a virus. It's only a matter of time before the country loses its stability. At the time when they're most vulnerable, we will strike. Rejoice, my brethren. The world shall soon be cleansed. Okay. All right. This document kind of, I wonder. Okay, I'll if I remember, I'll speak on it on the end credits.
Welcome.
Okay, so we got some bullets. Cool.
Got a selection of. What are you selling?
I got nothing. Alright.
Come back anytime.
Alright, everything. Okay. Yeah, once we finish the gameplay or whatever through the credits, I'll kind of speak on some certain things regarding the game.
Something's not right.
Here we go.
Ashley, you stay here.
Ada.
Ada! Better try a new trick, cause that one's getting old. You okay?
I've been better.
What's so funny?
Oh, I think you know. The American prevailing is a cliche that only happens in your Hollywood movies. Oh, Mr. Kennedy, you entertain me. To show my appreciation, I will help you awaken from your world
I
of
like how he
cliché.
kind of sounds like Dracula, like the old school Dracula.
Ada, stand back.
Mr. Kennedy. Alright, so one thing I will say when I first played this game for the very, very first time, I mean, I'll just talk about it now. It's the design of like his design. I'm not much of a fan. Like, it's cool, but I wasn't really like, oh, that's like really cool. Like, I don't know. I felt like the tyrants were like more intimidating to me. Alright, let's see what we can now we gotta hit the right. Alright, so it looks like the mine and the, yeah, for sure. Alright.
Use this.
Oh, that's right, Ada. Coming in clutch. out. And you're out. Out of here.
Sorry, Leon. Hand it over.
Ada, you do know what this is.
Hmm. Don't worry. I'll take good care of it.
Ada!
Gotta go. If I were you, I'd get off this island too.
She really pushed it.
Of course. Of
Here,
course.
catch. Better get a move on. See you around.
Very cute.
Yep. Alright, we got a jet ski, we gotta dip out. Alright, so one of the things that I was saying, I don't know, the design for it, I wasn't a fan of it. Like, it was cool, it was like different to see, but I wasn't really much of a fan of the design of the final boss of Sadler, especially like, I don't know, maybe, I mean, then again, I am saying, like, I have said that this is a brand new chapter for the Resident Evil franchise. Basically, like,
now. It's gonna blow
after the Raccoon City stuff, there's no more Raccoon City stuff, so no more tyrants, so why am I expecting tyrant-looking monsters? But then again, we really got a good tyrant monster in Revelation, so I don't know. I'm just not I don't know, I'm maybe not big of a fan of like the whole multi-tentacle, weird, Lovecraftian type monster looking. I guess.
Hang on, sweetheart.
That's just me. Alright, here we go. Making our great escape. Michael Bay, where are you?
Please! Behind us!
I know! Just hold on!
If there's ever... if we ever get a Resident Evil 4 movie, and there's this whole sequence right here in the live adaptation, I need Michael Bay to do this whole thing. If he's gonna direct something, this part. At least this part.
Let's go home.
Sounds like a great idea. Mission accomplished. Right, Leon?
Not quite. I still have to get you home.
The cringe of this voice acting. It's
so,
good though. Like,
after you
it's.
take me back to my place, how about we do some overtime?
Hey yo.
Sorry.
Girl, how old are you?
Somehow I knew you'd say that, but it doesn't hurt to ask, you know? So, who was that woman anyway?
Hey, none of your business.
Come on, tell me.
She's like a part of me I can't let go. Let's leave it at that.
I swear the dialogue, like back in the day, highly questionable. Oh my god. That was funny. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. That was Resident Evil 4, the original, the OG. We are definitely gonna do a new plus. This might have, well, since it has 2 skins, I might do 2 new plus or whatever. I'll play my first run in pro. And with pro, I'm gonna use cause I don't know, because there's like I want to play the game with you guys. I mean, I'll most likely go on stream. So if you guys follow me on stream at NachitoPlayzzz, I'll go live and play the campaign again, because there's 3 skins. All right. You know what? Put it this way. I'm gonna do 1 exclusively for stream and 2 for YouTube. Now you let me know. I'm gonna put it on my socials and put it in my comments. Do you guys want me to play my second run? I'm gonna acquire all of the weapons. I mean, it's gonna be a second run. I think I'll have the Matilda by then. Well, I'll be able to get the Matilda, so my main weapons will be like the Matilda or maybe a hand cannon, because so what I'm gonna do now is that instead of going straight to New Plus, I'm actually gonna do separate ways in Assignment Ada and start doing the mercenaries, so I can get all of the weapons there. But on New Plus mode, on my second run, I'm probably gonna do the RPD skin, and I'll do like me working with other weapons that I couldn't perfect and whatever, and use. And then on my third run, I'll do the third skin, which is the Mafioso on Leon. At that point, I'll have all of the unlockables on me. So let me know which one. I'm probably gonna do both, to be honest. Y'all let me know. But yeah, man. So this was the original. Usually what we have done in the past, we have played the remakes first, and then we play the original. So for like when we first ever got onto this journey of Resident Evil, when we played Resident Evil 1, we played the remake for the GameCube first, when it first came out, and then we for the GameCube, and then we played the original on stream, and I also recorded gameplay. I recorded the whole walkthrough gameplay for the YouTube, so check that out. But we did the same for Resident Evil 2 and 3. But we play the remake first, and then the originals. Wait, what? This game is protected under the laws of Raccoon City Police Department. Oh, hold on. I forgot about this.
Hunnigan, is that you?
Finally, the line's jack free.
Hey, Hunnigan, no glasses.
Forget the glasses. What's the status of the mission?
Chill.
I've rescued the subject. We're returning home.
You did it, Leon.
Thanks. You know, you're kind of cute without those glasses. Give me your number when I get back.
May I remind you that you're still on duty.
Story of my life.
Man, tell that to Ashley, bruh. Oh my god. I swear to god. Alright, let's see how we did. Hold on. Let's see how we did. Alright, so hit ratio 71%. Enemies killed 930. Okay. Almost 1,000. 12. Like at least 3 or. Yeah. Alright. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, look at that. So now you can buy the infinite ammo and the Matilda for the merchant. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So, okay, so here's. Alright, alright, alright. So, for my second run, we're going to get the Matilda and we're going to get the infinite rocket launcher. For my second run. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do 2 runs. My second run is going to be with the Matilda and with my rocket launcher. Yeah. But before I do all of that, though, I'm most likely going to do the Super Awaits campaign by Ada and Assignment Ada and all of that. But yeah, man. But yeah. So we played like in the past. We played the originals first, but then we started playing the we played the remakes and then the original. Here, I wanted to play the original first. I haven't played the remake yet, but we're definitely gonna hop onto that right after all of this. But we're gonna play the remake later because 2 things. One, like I just wanna like play this one more time because I played this game plenty of times, and it's just a really nostalgic and great feeling of a game. But also, I have a hunch that with the remakes, a little bit, with the remakes, with what's going on continuity wise, 7, 8, and now Requiem, which, oh my god, I can't wait to play. I feel like once I play that game, will answer a lot of my questions. I feel like there was a retcon, like there was a shift change, and that's why I played the the originals. Like so, in the so Capcom retcon Resident Evil in Resident Evil 2 the remake. And it makes sense because like I said it again, I will say it once and I said it and I'll say it again. Resident Evil Raccoon City era is the most important and prevalent era of them all. Everything and everything, anything and everything is connected to Raccoon City and in the Resident Evil universe. Not long ago, I remember not long ago, I asked a question about Resident Evil 2, like, hey, I just remembered when. Well, actually, I think I mentioned it in the Resident Evil 2 campaign play. I think it was with Claire Redfield. But what I mentioned was, yo, if so, you know the scene where Mr. X is chasing Claire and Sherry to the elevator, and Claire and Sherry make it in. They make it into the elevator, but Mr. X is like trying to force his way into the elevator, and then out of nowhere you just see William Birkin just pop out behind them and just basically rips him apart. Like, damn. But then later in the when you play Leon and you're in the laboratory area in the hive, like in the early, like the remember the 3 acts, right? In Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 2 is the RPD. Act 1 is RPD. Act 2 is the sewers. Act 3 is the laboratory. So when we first show up at the laboratory, when we're fighting all those plants and shit, Mr. X pops out. But if you kind of play, which by the way, I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to, I'll explain. But basically what I'm trying to say is, is that I kind of feel like there was a continuity error just right there, because when you play as Leon and you get to the laboratory area, Mr. X pops out with his trench coat, hat on, and everything. You're like, wait a minute, you're supposed to be like fucked up at least, or mutated because of what William Birkin did, unless that hasn't happened yet. Unless now now I left it all behind, but then I forgot about one thing in which I talked about it on Operation Raccoon City, which was, wait a minute, they dropped multiple Mr. X's, not one. The only one Mr. X that was out and about, or the only one tyrant that was out and about was Nemesis. But as far as like other tyrants, there was multiple Mr. X's. And that was kind of revealed in Operation Raccoon City. And Operation Raccoon City happens between 3 and 2. But anyways, so all this to say, because y'all remember the last page that we read about the plan B if plan A doesn't go the way that it goes, which I want to believe that plan A was Ashley. What was their plan B? Now with these remakes, I'm excited to play the remake for number yeah, I'm excited to play this remake, because one of my questions now is, after reading the last file, is, wait, so in RE9, or is RE4 remake including RE9, or in RE9 are we gonna see the events of that? But because now I'm thinking about RE6. If you play the games, they went through with plan B. I'm telling you, bro, I don't know. I do not know. Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for checking this video out. And if you made it this long, thank you guys for being here for my talks. But yeah, man, thank you guys for tuning in, and this was Resident Evil 4. This was the first trial. Probably the next time I see you is either going to, yeah, it's most likely gonna be with Separate Ways. So the next time I see you will be with Separate Ways, and then with Simon Ada. But thank you guys for tuning in, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for checking this video out. This was Resident Evil 4. Oh my God, the 4th entry of the main timeline. But however, this is the what? Wait, 0, 1, 2, 2 OG, 3, 3 OG code. The 7th game. This is the 7th Resident Evil game that we have on our YouTube. And we've been on this journey. Oh my God. What a journey, guys. But thank you guys for tuning in. But guys, I'm still trying to figure out how we're gonna do for Outbreak. But yeah, man. But thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.